Okay, this is the shed that we bought. We got it at Sam's, and it was on sale for $350, which I don't think is too bad. It's a 4x6, a little smaller than the 4x6. It's like 3 and 10.5 inches by 5 and 10.5 inches by 3 and 8/4, but it is 5.5 feet tall. This should be enough for the bikes and the tools and hopefully our grill. So we just want to have something cleared. So it says easy assemble. We'll see how easy it is and take it from there. We built a base for it, and it's a 2x4. I think I did a pretty good job. What do you think, babe?
Yeah.
Okay. It does feel pretty sturdy. Let me see. Stand on it. Yeah, it's pretty sturdy. And it's a 4x6, and then here in the middle, I put an extra piece of ply or 4x6, so it can kind of keep steady. But now we're gonna build the shed. It says it's easy assembly, but hopefully it is. My babe just finished kind of cutting the grass in the back, and then here he made sure, like in the bottom of the base, he made sure that it was like super low. I feel we could have put grass killer, which is my percussion, but we didn't know that we were going to deliver it today until this morning, so we didn't have time to do all that. And then we were supposed to do all this before, as soon as we ordered it, but then we left it on the trip and we weren't able to do that. But we're here. We'll see how it goes. I think it's going to go pretty good.
Yeah.
We couldn't figure out how to open this box because it was super glued together. Trust me, we don't do this type of thing every day, so it's always something new with us, and we always try to make it our own. But we used a knife, we cut it open, and we were able to open it. This was a surprise for me as far as everything, all the pieces. I thought it was going to be more pieces that we had to assemble, but it was fairly easier than I expected. And if that was the case, had I known that was the case, I would have started this a long time ago. But to be honest, I was dreading the building part, so I procrastinated until now. But we actually really needed it because we needed to get those bikes out of our living room. There's a total of, I think, 8 pieces in the box, aside from the shelves that it comes with. But to build the entire thing, it was 2 for the sides, 2 for the back, the doors, the bottom, and then the little roof part, which I thought was super awesome and super easy. It was just like puzzle pieces. So it was all big pieces except for the shelves, which technically I would call racks because they're not actual shelves. They're for you to put like the tools on it, like the shovel, the rake, and all of that. I'm just glad that the base that I made was big enough for it. It was actually a few inches bigger, like I think like close to 2 inches bigger on each side, which I think is perfect. I did need to nail down the wood before putting in the bottom of the shed because I hadn't done that yet. But yeah, here I am. Just kind of, I didn't nail it. I actually screwed it in together, which should be a lot better. But yeah, I don't know what I'm doing, guys. I've never done this before, so it's a DIY sort of project where it's DIY, see how it comes out project. But hey, I think I did a pretty good job, to be honest.
So my babe just finished screwing in all the baseboard to the frame right here, and now we're gonna go ahead and try to put the puzzle together.
You read the instructions while I
snap it on?
Snap it on.
Okay.
Honestly, I'm still surprised at how easy it was to put these things together. It was a puzzle, literally a little puzzle. Put one side, then the other corner or the other edge, then going on to the other ones. And this is like just kind of interlocking them without having to screw anything yet, and they kind of stood up on their own. Obviously, we did have to secure everything to have it stay together, but overall I feel like this was super easy to do.
Literally, it is like a puzzle. I thought it was going to be a lot more difficult to install, or to assemble, but it's very user friendly. So far, it's very user friendly. So I'm hoping that it continues this way, because we want to get a bigger one to go along with this one. And if this one works, and I think the other one should be fine too. But so far, right, babe? It's been look at my babe. He's fighting with the flies.
And gnats.
But now we just need the doors and the top. But obviously, we do need to screw all the pieces together. So these go with this, and then we just kind of screw them in. I got these, so I don't know whether can you check the next step? Now I'm going to put these in here to keep them steady.
I think this was the most tedious part, or the longest part, or whatever took the longest, was this, because there were so many little screws, and we only had one screwdriver, so we could have both been doing both of them at the same time, but we had to take turns building it. Although this was what took the longest, I mean, it was still easy. It shows you exactly where to put the screws and just kind of follow directions.
The sun won, and it went down a little earlier than expected, but here we still are trying to finish this up before it gets even darker. Oh, that I didn't notice that we are está fundido un foco. One of the light bulbs is dead, so we need to replace it. We might have one. I need to check inside. If not, tomorrow we can get one, or tonight, and put it. And I always wondered why it would look so dark back here. I just hadn't realized it. Has a lot of little screws, guys. That's what's taking the longest, because putting all the walls together was easy, but it's all the little pieces in here. You can't see my, well, I guess you can kind of see my baby. You can see you can't see the rest of the thing, because no. Nomás se te ve los brazos porque están blancos.
It's coming into place. I just need to.
There. Okay, guys, we'll give you a follow-up in a little bit.
The next day.
Yesterday, the sun, or the darkness, beat us. We couldn't beat the sun, and we didn't finish. But here it is. It looks so good. It was fairly easy to put together. Open on one side, open the other. We have this. We still have that piece of wood from the base, because it was like an 8x4 or 4x8, so we cut off 2 feet from it. These shelves we need to put, they go like on the sides, so we need to put them up, though, like, I don't know, they go either on the sides or in the back, but I think we're gonna put them on the side so that the rest we can put the bikes. And then my babe is excited that we finally have one of our sheds. We still need the big one, but took us longer last night, right, babe?
Just because I think it was dark. I'm having a hard time.
Otherwise, we would have been pretty good, pretty done. But yeah, I think it's good.
Screws.
Yes, and then we couldn't put we could have put the screws in because it was like dark. So yeah, but we're here. We're done. The sun is super bright, but here we are. This is what we were able to put in our shed. So on the racks, I'm gonna call them racks, we did put some of our tools, like the shovels, the rake, the cutters, whatever those are, a little extension cord, and then the bikes, which were our main concern, and our lawnmower, and then obviously the other tools. There's a little space here. I think I'm gonna put I need to buy a small toolbox because we have our tools in the closet, like one of our closets inside. I just want to kind of bring it on here. The shed served its purpose for what it was intended for, but we are going to put a bigger shed for the bigger stuff. I was hoping maybe some other things could fit in here, but you know, just kind of doesn't all fit. I don't know if I'm able to buy extra racks to kind of put on the sides, or maybe like a shelf, and then we can put stuff up there. I'm gonna find out and do that because I think we do need some shelves. All this area could be utilized, you know, better. All right, guys. Thank you for watching. If you're thinking about getting a shed like this was only $3.50 because it was on sale. It's usually $3.99 at Sam's. I recommend it. I think it's a good starter, I guess. Hopefully
for basic stuff, yes.
Yeah, for basic stuff. Like I said, we just want to put the bikes and see like tools, like main tools, and see what we can fit. The bikes will probably be towards the back, and then we'll put the lawnmower in here for sure, and just kind of rakes and shovels and all that good stuff. But thank you guys for watching. Make sure you subscribe to our channel. We will talk to you guys soon.
All right.
Bye.